fantasy football.
Every year I set this league up and I never win. All right, pick the draft order and get things going.
Make the call.
Don't talk to me like I'm an idiot. This is the best day of my life!
Hello and welcome back to the season finale of God Bless Fantasy Football. We've been off for a few weeks, some health issues, there's some scheduling issues, but we're back to
just
get
like
you ready.
Everybody in the NFL.
Yeah, pretty much.
And we got Justin Herbert with a thumb issue, right? Thumb?
Index finger, I thought.
Index, regardless. It's something with his hand. We have Justin Jefferson finding his way off the field once again. Tyreek Hill this past weekend finds his way off the field for a short time until his wife texted him to get his bum back out on the field, which didn't matter because they allowed the Titans to score 15 points unanswered in a matter of 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Just a lot of injury trouble. And you know what? We were feeling it a little bit here. You know, something's going around, something's still going around. It's that time of year when, you pick up something, whether it's a scratchy throat or a runny nose. And now that doesn't keep out, our great players on fantasy.
Oh, hey guys, before we go any further, I just want to check, am I in the neutral zone or is that a thing? Can I just double check on that real quick?
Well, hold on. I can't see the football. Take a step back.
There we go. How about this?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
Take it back now, y'all.
Jesus.
Hey, one hop this time.
One hop. Bam.
But yeah, a lot of injuries.
Yeah, I mean, that's been the whole season. Injuries.
Has that been like the new norm? Last season was a little bit like that too. I don't know if it was as bad, but it was a little bit like this too. Jonathan Taylor still projected to be out this week, so that really stinks for those that have been holding on to him because his status today in a matter of like what 3-4 minutes went from out to questionable to doubtful. And anytime somebody's doubtful, they're not playing. The only person that's ever overcome the doubtful tag, Amari Cooper, out of nowhere. Just was doubtful before the game started. Schefter's releasing things like Amari Cooper's not playing. And sure enough, first snap, Amari Cooper's out there. It's like, wait a second. I don't have one of my top wide receivers in my lineup because everybody kept saying doubtful this, doubtful that. So it's not 100%. But nearly 100% of the time, if you get the doubtful tag, you're not playing.
You're not playing. Like last night, Aaron Jones went from questionable to out 30 minutes before kick. And he was my last player in my 7-7 league.
And how did that work out for you?
I lost by 0.20.
Well, if it helps, Tyreek Hill in 2 of my leagues screwed me out of the bye because he didn't play the full game. One in particular dropped me from second place to third place. And now I have to take on the same person that I played last week, this week.
Yeah. I don't like the way ESPN does theirs where it's 2 weeks and 2 weeks. I wish it was you just win and you keep going. Like you have a first round bye.
Right.
And then you have your 2 through 6
Mm-hmm.
would make it. And then you just do semifinals and then championship. Because the way
that's how ESPN is set up?
ESPN is the top 4 make it.
Okay.
So the 1 and the 4 play, then the 2 and 3. And then the winner of that play each other for 2 weeks for the championship.
Weird. Yeah, because most other leagues are set up first and second place get a bye. 3 through 6 play each other in the first round. And then if the winner of the 3-6 matchup will play the 2 seed, the 4-5 will play the 1, and that's the semifinal. And then the final is whoever moves on. For the sake of the example, we'll say 1 and 2 move on. That's your fantasy football final, which tends to happen this time around week 17. Before they added the extra week of football, before they went to week 18, it was week 16 of fantasy football should have been the final. But we were talking before the show in your ESPN league, because of the way it's set up, you guys go into week 18.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
I don't know, because we had this problem in our league last year where I was like, hey, we can do adjusted just by a week. Just move it all back a week so that we don't have anybody playing week 18. Because if you have like the top guys on your team, those top guys most likely aren't going to play week 18 because they'll be in the playoffs.
You have McCaffrey. He's not playing.
Nope.
You have CeeDee Lamb, Tony Pollard, anybody on the Cowboys. They're not playing. You have an Eagle player. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Jalen Hurts, DeAndre Swift not playing. You have anybody on the Ravens who looks to be the overall 1 seed, at least right now. And that's the AFC team that I think can give the NFC a run for their money this season. Lamar Jackson's not playing. So you go into week 18 without your superstar. That makes no sense. Why would you ever put your league through that? Especially for a championship game. That makes zero sense. These guys aren't playing week 18. They just aren't. Because at that point, you have that spot locked up by that time. Now, the NFC may be a little bit different because of the way things have kind of shaken out. But still, by the time week 18 rolls around, more times than not, your stars aren't playing because they're resting for the playoffs.
Yeah, and then you're relying on a championship with backup guys.
And that's dumb. That's dumb. That's incredibly stupid to put your league through. Incredibly stupid.
Yeah, I've made this.
Tell us how you really feel.
Tony was offside.
He was.
No, but for real, like I have this argument every single year, and it doesn't make sense. If you can find some way to make it make sense, I'll listen to your argument. But there is no argument that you can give me, or at least no argument that anybody has given me so far in life that has said playing the last week of the regular season is beneficial for the fantasy playoffs.
And say it's a money league too.
It doesn't matter if it's a money league or for fun league. It still doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Because so this league I'm in, I start my playoffs this week, and then the championships end on the 18th. Because
who's your commissioner?
My roommate from college, Josh.
Have him call me. Let me give him an intervention or something. What is happening?
I don't even think that's the only one is the problem. I think some of the other leagues I'm in. I did one with my professor from college. He did the same thing.
Bro, who are your friends? Find some new ones.
I think it's pretty late in life to do that. But
all they're doing is screwing you over.
Yeah, because I'm in first in all 3 of those leagues, so I'm getting screwed over.
Dude.
Yep. I'm getting screwed. Yeah.
Who's your quarterback?
In my one league, my quarterback is Tua.
Not playing. He's going to make the playoffs. Not playing.
And then the other league, I think it's Jalen Hurts.
Not playing. Next. Your superstars are not playing. That week, you're going to be forced to start. You're going to be forced to start Desmond Ridder. How fun is that?
Yeah, it's not. It's terrible.
Desmond Ritter's getting you what, 8 points? Maybe on a great week? 8 points?
Yeah, my backup's Lamar, so it doesn't even matter.
Your running back is going to be like DJ Dallas, who's 3rd string in Seattle.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I get fired up about it. These are the things, Cam. This is why I'm aging faster than I look. That made no sense. That's why I'm aging.
Yeah, what?
That's why I'm getting.
You look like a child.
That's why I'm getting gray hair already.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Just like gray eyebrows or what?
No, it's up here.
You got a patch?
Yeah, it's a little bit. It's coming through.
So we keep the hats.
They call me the silver fox.
No, they don't. Nobody calls you that.
How do you know?
I'm around. I hear things like neutral zone infraction.
Hey,
I hear that a lot these days. Am I good? Am I in the neutral zone?
You're good. You're good over there. I think.
No. You gotta move up a little bit.
Just like this.
Now you're in the neutral zone.
Now I'm in. Okay,
Yeah.
but I don't want to be.
Yeah.
I don't
so
want to
back up.
That's
Right.
the bad thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I just gotta double check.
Dumb people age me. Those people age me.
Yeah.
Because all it does is fire me up for no reason. I should just excuse myself from the conversation, but I won't. Nope. I got to say something.
He's got opinions, and you're going to hear them.
It's my personality.
Yep.
But I mean, at least I'm fighting for a spot in my dad's league. I'm 7-7. I'm in 7th place, but it's a 6-way tie. So I mean, there's chance.
7-7.
Yep.
And there's a 6-way tie for what? 3rd?
I think 2nd. Let me check.
6-way tie for 2nd? So one of those teams just doesn't make it?
Let me go to rankings here. I'm not very good with Yes or Yahoo. It's
Not very good with the internet.
Carry the 2.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it finally got there.
Sorry.
Congratulations. I'm 100 years old.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. It's 7-7.
Oh, you don't have to show me. I believe you.
Take a screenshot and send it to me.
Goodness
For
gracious. And 8, 9, and 10 are they're 6 and 8. They're just as likely to get in.
That's why it sucked that I lost this week.
So is this a week 18 league?
No,
Thank goodness. At least there's that.
we will do.
I like how competitive it is, though. Nice.
Yeah, week 17 is our championship.
Yeah, fantasy playoffs pushing this week, and hopefully you are still alive. If not, you are probably competing for some sort of losers bracket like punishment. I don't know if you are as adventurous as some leagues where they make you dress up as Miley Cyrus and recreate a music video, or if you're just the guy that buys the pizza and beer next season's draft. Regardless, you don't want to be a part of the 10th place club
No.
or the 12th place club
Never.
or however deep your league is.
What's the worst punishment you've had someone had to do when they lost?
We never got too crazy. It was more just the pizza and the beer, but that's a pretty hefty punishment because it's like $100.
Yeah.
Like you think about it, you buy a 30 rack from the store, even if you get a cheap 30 rack like Busch Light, you're probably getting 2 because you're looking at people. Let's just say everybody drinks 5 beers. Okay. Well, 5 times 5 is 25. You have 10 in the league. You're going to need 2 30 racks. So you're probably looking now at how much is a 30? Like $22?
Yeah, so you're like,
So you're like $45 ish. And then the pizza, you need at least like six large pizzas to feed 10. Because we get the thin crust pizza because we're St. Louisans and we're weird. We have like cracker bread crust pizza and we get about 6 pizzas. Although you could put away one, like all 3 of us, we could put away 1 pizza and not feel full from the place we get the pizza from. So really, maybe you need more than 6 pizzas. Say you need 10. Well, a large pizza from this place is probably $12. So if you get 6 pizzas, because we're shooting on the low end, that's $72. And now you're already over $100. That sucks. And then you have to pay $30-$40 to get into the league again next year. You're dropping like $150 on draft day.
and it's also like you're not going to think about it until it happens too. Like,
you just don't think about, hey, I have to pay for this stuff until you start buying the things and you're like, this is brutal. I much rather would make a car wash video of me in a swimsuit recreating some type of music video.
That sounds like something you've done before.
Nope, I've seen it.
Also, I'll take one for the team. I will have more beer and less pizza, just so you guys can eat, and I'll just have more beer. Like I'll have 7 to 10 beers.
See,
and you guys can have all the pizza, I guess.
But
I'll
you would
just
eat.
drink my beer.
But you would eat like a little bit.
I'll have a slice, whatever's left
yeah.
over, but I'll drink the beer.
So
first.
we had a guy in the league. So the guy that lost last year dropped out of the league.
Oh.
So we didn't have anybody to pay for pizza and beer. So we all just had to split it, which is kind of BS.
yeah.
Like you should, if you got 10th place, go. It's the honor system, right? The honorable thing to do is to send money so that we can get our pizza and beer. You lost. Like, I don't care if you dropped out of the league. You still lost. You took the L. That's what you should do. So I ended up paying for everything and people paid me back. So it was supposed to be split evenly. But then we had guys show up that were like, oh, I ate before I got here. Or, oh, I'm not drinking. So now I'm on for a much bigger bill than I should have been. Now, granted, we tried to find a way to finagle it to where it was even, which it wasn't. I still ended up paying more money than anybody else after not losing, which is pretty BS to me. But it's beside the point. I'm not mad about it or salty still. There was a guy there was a guy in our league that ate 2 slices of pizza or a slice of pizza, like Cameron said. And then said he didn't have to pay any money because he only had 1 slice. That's not how this works.
That's not how that ever works.
If you're going to eat, you're going to pay for exactly what everybody else is paying. Whether you had 1 slice or 30 slices,
Hey,
I don't
buddy,
care.
You owe me 45 cents for that slice.
Right?
Yeah.
But
Or
no,
whatever.
if it broke down to $10 a person, even if you had 1 slice of pizza, guess what? You're paying $10.
Also, it's $10. Like,
That's how that works. You don't just get to mooch and then be like, because I only had 1 and didn't eat my fill, that I don't have to pay anything. It was laughable. So we started in our league this year, changing our name weekly to poke fun at our opponent. And in that league, I put only had 1 slice. So that was his name.
That's
And
good.
I don't think he understood it. That went right over his head. He's not the brightest bulb in the batch. And you can probably guess that by anybody claiming that a $10 one slice of pizza. Like, bro, don't eat before you get here. Or guess what? You ate before you came here. Don't eat pizza.
Yeah.
Like,
just
it's
have
as
beer.
simple as that. Not even the beer. You have to pay for it. Like, if you bring your own shit, I don't care. But this is a thing that, like, it's not hard. It's the principle of the matter, right?
Yeah.
The principle is if I'm eating pizza and I'm drinking beer, I'm paying for that. Whether I have a sip of beer and one slice of pizza, I'm still paying for what you drank, which was 4 beers and had 12 slices of pizza. Just how it works.
It's the law of the land.
All right, I'm done. I'm off my soapbox.
So what happens this year with our league? What do we
In the
do we-
ESPN League?
Did we do any?
I don't know if
punishments
we
or
had a
anything?
punishment.
I don't think we did because we has had to get people. I think next year I'm going to redo it, and it's going to be less people that actually pay attention each week because we needed Gorman to join because I mean
To make it
Gorman
even?
Gorman never played. Some people aren't with the company anymore.
Isn't that funny?
And then some people just didn't check. If you miss a week, that's fine. But if you miss the whole season, that upsets me because it's like there's players that you could have had, like you could trade for them, but they just are going to waste. I don't like beating someone by 100 points when they have 3 people on a bye and 6 players injured. That's not like a win. I mean, it's a gimme. It helps.
We call those bye weeks.
Yeah.
But no, I'm completely there with you. You need active individuals, and even if it means you have a league of 6, it means you have a league of 6.
Yeah, sometimes those leagues are more fun. Like,
well, your teams will be stacked, but
high scoring weeks.
Yeah, it would be a fun way to operate. That's for sure. That's for darn sure.
Like, I think Anna stopped checking. I think Sam stopped checking.
And that happens. You're going to get that no matter what league you play in, but it is frustrating to say the least. But this is fantasy championship week. So check your lineups, make sure everybody's healthy because there are those guys that are picking up questionable tags. There's also guys coming off of out weeks, like maybe Christian Watson. He'll probably find his way back on the football field. I'm monitoring Dalton Schultz right now in one of my leagues for tight end purposes. So there are moves to be made. Just don't be caught not making a move by Thursday. Don't get caught on Thursday being like, wait, is this dude playing? Is this dude not playing? No, have your lineup set and have your backup plan. Who are you going to attack on the waiver wire if it calls for it?
You also need to know that there's games on Saturday this week.
There are Saturday games. Don't get caught lost on Saturday.
So you got to make sure you're ready by Thursday. No
And
messing
Thursday's
around this
game
week.
is a doozy. It is Chargers Raiders. And the Raiders put up a fat goose egg against the Vikings. Vikings somehow stole that win. And on top of that, the Chargers, as we opened up the show, lost their quarterback. This game is going to suck.
Most Thursday night games this year have sucked. Am I correct on that?
It's a good thing that they're on Amazon and you don't have to watch them. You don't have to have another streaming service if you don't have Amazon Prime. But if you are so desperate to watch this football game, or if you're like me and a degenerate and will probably bet on the football game, find a bar in town. They'll be showing it.
Yep. Should we just do going to pick'ems?
Let's do pick'ems.
Okay. So
Update the people.
now,
What? I'm doing good now? Is
Yeah.
that what we decided?
Cam is 18-23.
Not too shabby.
Look out.
Me and Andrew are tied.
Remember when I said I'm coming? I'm like Deion Sanders. We coming.
Well,
I may have hit the transfer portal a little bit,
right, a little early.
but we coming.
So how many games do I do this week? Because I have 7.
Jeez. Well, you want Cam to come back and beat
It
us?
sounds like a good time.
See, Cam's just going to pick every game that we aren't so that he can have a
I'll
chance
pick
of coming back.
last every time. Just pick opposite of you guys.
Okay.
The 7 games is fine. We can close it out with 7.
If you don't like one of the games, just let me know. I tried to find
I don't
the
like that
games.
game.
Are we gonna do the Thursday night game? Is that on there? Pick between these 2 horrible teams.
Yeah, we can.
We
That'd
can.
be fun. I'll pick those.
Okay.
The over-under for that game is 34.
I would put fake money.
Why not? I'll
Monopoly
put money.
I'll put fake money on the Chargers just for fun.
Okay, he's taking the Chargers. Who do you got?
The Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders. Who's the backup quarterback in Los Angeles? Who's the Chargers backup quarterback?
And that's where I'm putting my money. Is that kid's going to show up and just rock it?
The Chargers backup is Easton Stick. Okay.
Yeah.
Easton Stick, product of North Dakota State, 2019 round 5, pick 166 to the Chargers. Easton's career stats: 14 to 25, 183, 7.3 yards per attempt, and he went 13 to 24 against Denver. Didn't have a touchdown. Also didn't throw a pick in this game. I'll choose the Raiders as well.
Hey, look at that. It's already starting to.
Yep, the trend is going.
Starting to go.
Who's your next one?
Giants, Saints.
I'll go first here. I will take the New York Giants, led by Tommy DeVito. That defense looked really, really good last Monday night. The Saints are sus, have been sus this season. I will take the Giants even as a +6 underdog. That's +215. That's good value for the Giants.
I'm going to go with the Saints. There's just no.
Is Carr back in? He was out for a couple weeks, wasn't he?
So yes and no. Derek Carr was out last week.
Okay.
He is still questionable going into this week, but he has been playing through his fractured ribs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love that, but he could still play. Now, okay, he did play last week.
He did.
He played against Carolina, and they won 28-6. Last week was week 14, right?
Yep.
So he did play, and he has been playing, but I still don't love the Saints.
I didn't draft him, but I brought him into my league for a minute, but then he was out immediately or questionable or something like that. So I traded him off.
Regardless, the Giants are covering.
Yeah. I'll take the Giants on that one.
Good teams win, great teams cover.
All right. Another bad game. Buccaneers, Packers.
Hey, thanks for choosing all the bad ones.
I mean, most of the games this week are terrible.
Another bad game. Okay, guy.
Will you say Packers who?
Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Packers, Bucks.
Packers, Bucks.
Bucks right now, a top team in the NFC South.
And they got Mayfield.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will take Green Bay to bounce back at home.
I'm going to have to go with the Bucks.
Yeah, I'll take the Bucks too.
All right.
I just can't go with the Packers.
Yeah, I don't like rooting for the Packers either, but here I am.
Here we are. Yeah, we're in the same boat on that one, I think. Just general hate for the Packers.
Right.
Vikings, Bengals. I'm obviously going to go with the Vikings.
Give me Jake Browning and the Bengals. Vikings look horrible.
Yeah.
They look horrible. And the Bengals put up 31 points last week. Give me Cincy.
I'll take the Bengals too.
Commanders, Rams.
I like the way the Rams are playing. I'll take the Rams.
I was gonna say I just pulled Stafford in, so I'll take the Rams as well.
Commanders.
Here we go. I'm going to pick Sam Howell.
He is my quarterback in one league, so.
Did I ask?
No, just wanted to let you know.
Dick move.
Cowboys, Bills. I am picking the Cowboys this game. They look unstoppable right now.
They do. They do.
Look really good.
And I'm going to take the Bills because of that. Dallas is due for a Dallas game.
Yeah.
What game will that be for the Cowboys? Will it be this week? Will it be next? Give me Buffalo at home.
Yeah, I'll take the Cowboys.
Buffalo looks good too. Like they look really good.
They look all right. They look like they're
starting to look like their old selves.
They're doing that thing. Yeah.
And how are we going to do that football?
How we do that? Well, let's let them shoot themselves in the foot. That's what we should do.
What else you got?
Final game is Ravens, Jaguars.
Ravens.
Yeah.
Jags.
Just to be different.
And I'm picking the Bears to win this week. Let's go, baby. Against the Browns, +3.5. Here comes Chicago. They are close.
They look so
to
good.
The playoffs.
They look so good on Sunday.
Bears are making a playoff push.
They look really great.
Why would you want to do that though? Like with your draft?
It's all right. Now that we're like making a playoff push, like let's go.
Yeah.
Let's ride. We still have the number 1 overall pick thanks to Carolina.
Yeah.
We're good. We have 1-5 right now. Let's try to make the playoffs. Who cares? Let's make a run.
Okay.
Maybe Montez Sweat was actually a good signing. I'd like to be proven wrong there. I would actually love to be proven wrong there. Let's go.
Let's go.
Good week.
I think it'll be a good week of football. I don't know. I mean, the games will be. You get 4 straight days of NFL football. It's that time of the year. It's like an early Christmas present.
No, an early Christmas present happened in Nebraska the other day. This is just let's watch more football type of present. And it's bowl game weekend. It's going to be a really, really nice weekend of football.
Well, with that, season comes to a close.
Sad face.
But I had a good time, had fun doing this podcast. Made me more involved in fantasy football than what I usually am in. Usually, sometimes I just give up, but.
And we'll find a way to run it back next year.
Exactly. All right. Thank you guys for watching all season. We'll see you next season.
Yeah.
Woo.
Thumbs up.
Yep.